Here is a tutorial on how to achieve this sleeve. The first step is obtain your sleeve pattern, then check your crown, the crown of your sleeve, right, like this. Then determine the point that you want the pleats to actually start from. Here I took 4 inches first, then the next distance is 2 inches. Now you do that by, it's your preference, do you understand? So now you do that to the other side as well. Don't forget that your sleeve has two sided crown. Okay, so now you do just like this, and then you could make your line as much as you want it. Then you slash from the top of your crown down to the sleeve to a flexible point. And then the next thing is that you cut through those lines that you make, just the way I am doing it. Now the next thing is that you separate it. Now looking at it here, I cut it through, I cut open. Now you move it to whatever length you want. Here I wanted a 1.5 inches. All right, so whatever distance you make here is also the distance you make here as well. All right, so now when I do that, you just tape it down. Don't forget that I cut to a flexible point here, I didn't cut through. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and then I tape this down. I cut that particular place open because I want to pleat. So here I just change my mind to 2 inches. Whatever thing I do here, I do it on the other part as well. So I do the distance also, equal distance, 2 inches and then 2 inches. All right, I do the same thing to the other side as well, the same distance, 2 inches, 2 inches. Then by the middle, I just take a straight line just to have the division. Then this part is actually straight. On the top of the crown, you make it straight, then you narrow down just like this. Just follow it the way I'm doing it. Then you blend this part like this, just blend it, don't make it that curve. Then you cut out, you just go ahead now, and then I cut it out like this. All right, the next thing is that you put necessary sewing allowance. You cut 2 pieces because you want to do 2 sleeves, 0.5. Now when I do that, now this is now what I have on my fabric. Right, I've been able to mark all those points that I needed on my fabric. So all I need to do now, this is the center point, which is the upper part. So now I just note that part there. So now the next thing is just to start pleating. I would pleat gently, I pleat gently, I pleat gently. Now how will I know what I'm going to pleat to? I'll be right, I pleat this part just like this to have my original sleeve crown. Do you understand? So before you cut through, you should actually measure your original sleeve crown. So now those points that I mark is what I'm pleating. I'm just using a needle and thread to do it so that I don't get to make mistakes. So at the end of the day, I tack everything, and then here is what I have. I did this on a paper. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Thank you. Happy anniversary.